Hello and welcome guys. Now in this tutorial we will be learning multiple linear regression. So before we jump into the project, let's understand multiple linear regression first, because in real world there is no model with single feature we develop. Okay, so most probably it will be multiple feature. So let's understand and then we'll uh, start the project so that we will get to know how um, the calculation will be different from single linear regression, which mean the by default linear regression, which is single variable. Okay, so in multiple linear regression, so it's a statistical method that allow us to model the relationship between a dependent variable and a multiple independent variable. So remember, um, in contrast to simple linear regression where only one independent variable is used to predict the dependent variable. Now in multiple linear regression, it uses two or more independent variable to predict the value of dependent variable. So hope the difference is clear. I mean, it's just one versus many. Okay, so this make the model more complex and allow for more accurate prediction of the dependent variable. So in simple linear regression, the equation of the form was y equal to mx plus b, where y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable, m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, so in multiple linear regression, the equation of the form will change to y equal to b0 plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 dot bn xn, where y is dependent variable, x1 x2 xn are the independent variable, and b0 b1 b2 up till bn are the coefficient, or you can say weight, of the independent variable. So the key difference between multiple linear regression and the linear regression, I mean, there is only one independent variable in simple linear regression, and in multiple it's many. So this allow model to build more complex relationship between the dependent and independent variable. Additionally, in multiple linear regression, the coefficient of weight of the independent variable represent the change in the dependent variable for a unit change in respect to independent variable holding all other independent variable and constant. So assume that we have additional column to obtain the value of intercept, that will be slope 1 and slope 2. Okay, so you can use the same method that we have used in the previous tutorial for minimizing the sum of squared residual using technique like gradient descent or normal equation. So once we have obtained the value of these parameter, you can use the multiple linear regression equation to predict the price of, let's say, given bike. Okay, and given its size and number of hour it has been used, same like we have done previously. So this involves finding the partial derivative of the cost function with respect to each of the coefficient and setting them to 0. So the resulting system of equation then can be solved to obtain the value of b1 b2. So you see, right, I mean the equation that you have that we have solved previously, the only change is instead of just one column, that is this one x, we will have multiple column. Okay, that you will see here, that b1 bike plus b2 into size, or you can say intercept plus slope 1 into bike plus slope 2 into size, and whatever the number of column we have, we will keep on increasing the features with number of slopes. This is what multiple linear regression is. Now let's implement this multiple linear regression through a project in the next video. Hope you guys understood the difference between simple and multiple linear regression. Let's implement them.